Hello there and welcome. And guess what? The handheld Xbox we've been waiting so long for is finally upon us. Except it's not actually an Xbox. So let me explain. The device itself, the ROG Xbox Ally X, which quite frankly is a silly name, actually runs on Windows 11. So theoretically, it is actually a mobile Windows 11 device. Now, Microsoft, when they first kind of pitched the idea, at least probably internally, of an Xbox that is a handheld, people probably think, oh, it runs on its own operating system, like how the Xbox 360 did or the Xbox One. And I know that things change over time, but let's face it, all Xbox consoles run on their own software. They don't actually have Windows on them. And if they do, it's some deformed kind of warped version of Windows, and that's how they come up with the Xbox platform that they all run on. So when they announce a mobile device, in this case the ROG Xbox Ally X, really got to keep calling it that. Well, people came up with the idea, oh, actually, wait, hang on. So the ROG Ally already exists. So what exactly is this device? All credit to Microsoft. They wanted a device which could compete with the Steam Deck because the Steam Deck is wildly successful. Let's face it, if you're a PC gamer and you want to go on the move somewhere on a plane or on vacation or whatever, and you still want to game with your PC, well, you can get a Steam Deck. They are pretty good from what I've seen. I don't personally own one, I've just not got round to getting one yet. But, all the reviews say that they're really, really good. So naturally, Microsoft would want to try and cash in on that. So what they've done with the ROG Xbox Ally X is have a Windows 11 platform on the device, which essentially just has an Xbox app. That's exactly what it is. Yes, there's a nice Windows button on there. Brilliant. But that doesn't make it an Xbox. I find it funny, though, the fact that the marketing over the past probably 12 months or so has been, this is an Xbox, this is an Xbox, this is an Xbox, everything's an Xbox. Well, quite frankly, no, it isn't. What you actually mean to say, Microsoft, is that every device can have an Xbox app. It doesn't make it an Xbox. So with you trying to market this device as an Xbox, I think it's a little bit disingenuous because it isn't an Xbox. It is a device that runs Windows 11 where you can get an app and you can do whatever with it. You could even get your PlayStation on there. So technically, with your ROG Xbox Ally X, you could install the remote play thing, for PlayStation, and you could play your PS5 theoretically on your ROG Xbox Ally X, which is kind of cool. But that doesn't make it an Xbox. So I know people have had the idea for I'd say decades at this point, of having a portable Xbox. The whole idea came about, I would say, soon after the Xbox 360, and people would love that. I think brilliant, fantastic, I'd love that. And it's taken all this time, and people finally see that it's not even an Xbox. Now, I think a lot of it stems back to when the Nintendo Switch came out, because let's face it, for all Nintendo's flaws and all Nintendo's faults, the Switch was a huge success for them, and that's why they felt the need to try and cash in now doing what they do. So looking at Microsoft and how they wanted to adapt a handheld console, they've seen what Nintendo have done, but Microsoft have taken the easy, cheap way out. They've gone to Asus or Asus, however you pronounce it, I don't actually know. They've gone to them and said, look, let's collaborate here. Let's get a device that has Windows on it and let's stick an app on and let's call it an Xbox and let's sell it that way. And I think the branding of Xbox is what is boosting that price up as well, because the thing isn't cheap. A Steam Deck is cheaper. So what would you rather choose? A Steam Deck or a ROG Xbox Ally X? Me personally, because I'm not much of a PC gamer, I probably would, if I had the money, get both. But I would maybe go for the ROG Xbox Ally X. But I know there are a lot of people out there who prefer Steam, because Steam seems to be a better platform overall in many different ways. So I don't quite get who this handheld is for. Is it for me? No, I don't think so. Is it for you? Probably not. I think it's more for very specific enthusiasts who want to have everything. My wife's uncle, he likes to have everything. He bought an Xbox One at launch, and then ended up selling it like soon after. And he's the sort of person that wants to have all the latest technology, whether he actually uses it or not. So I think this device might be aimed at people like them, because it surely isn't aimed at people who have a Steam Deck. Because like I said, Steam Deck is cheaper. So looking at the price of it, looking at what Microsoft did with it, what are they doing? Seriously, it's not an Xbox. You're trying to market it as an Xbox, and it isn't an Xbox. It's just got Xbox branding on with an app that plays, well, to be honest, I don't think it actually plays all Xbox games. I've seen reviews of it, and I think, no, this is just not what you want right now, Microsoft. And it comes back to the issue of Microsoft and hardware. They just don't go together anymore. No matter what Microsoft tries doing, it doesn't work. The hardware scene for them is over. I mean, honestly, I hope it isn't, but it really does look like it is. So please do let me know in the comments, are you going to buy a ROG Xbox Ally X? I mean, can we call it something different, please? Can we just call it RX? No, we can't call it RX. It's not prescription. No, that's a silly name. What can we call it? Tell you what, here we go. In the comments, put down a sensible name for this thing, because it is the stupidest name I've ever heard of. But in all fairness, Xbox One was a stupid name as well. Xbox Series X is a stupid name. Xbox 360? Really? Why? Okay, let me tell you why it was called Xbox 360. It's because Microsoft wanted to get one up on Sony and make the public think that the Xbox 360 was better than the PS3, because Microsoft think people are stupid. That's the reason why it's called 360 and not Xbox 2. But Microsoft never seemed to have decent names. So let me know in the comments a good name that we can use for this ROG Xbox Ally X. What can I actually say instead of having to repeat that over and over and look really bored and stupid? So yeah, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments as well, because I do like to hear from all angles. I admit sometimes I'm in the wrong and I'm in the minority, things like that. There's been videos where I disagree with people disagree with me. It's all part of the channel. It's all part of learning and understanding what you people truly think as gamers, because you people who are important in this industry, you gamers, are what make it all happen, which obviously people are pushing back on Microsoft. So yeah, let me know in the comments, and hopefully we'll get this sorted with the name, because I need a good name for this now. There'll be some videos on the screen as well if you fancy clicking those, see more videos like this. There's probably one about my Xbox appearing somewhere in there, me having a go and moaning. Little subscribe button just down below if you fancy subscribing and seeing more videos as soon as they come out. But thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in one of my next videos. Take care.